Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Simonis Aramuth Arena for the 2019 International 9-Ball Open. Thank you. Thank you very much. The Sheraton Norfolk Waterside Hotel is once again our host venue, and also once again, Diamond Billiard Products is the official table sponsor of the International 9-Ball Open. This is our first day. We've gone through our afternoon sessions, first match of our 3 evening matches, and we've got 2 world champions to play for you right now. So without any further delay, let's get right to player introductions. From Chinese Taipei, this gentleman is the 2015 World 9-Ball Champion, and he's no stranger to center court right here at the Sheraton Norfolk Waterside. He's sponsored by Fury. How about a kind welcome, please, for Ko Pin Yi. Thank you very much. His opponent from the Republic of the Philippines. This gentleman's a 2018 Derby City Bigfoot 10-Ball Champion among his long list of accomplishments. Representing Bogies Billiards out of Houston, Texas, we know him as Superman. Would you please welcome Roberto GOMEZ? All right, thank you very much. Gentlemen, come lad for the first break if you would. And at this time, I'm going to send it upstairs to the commentary team, the best in the business, Mark Wilson, and our very own Hall of Famer, Danny Diliberto. Take it away, Mark.
Here's what's up, everybody. This is day 1 action at the 2nd Annual International Open. It's Superman versus the Prince of Pool, Roberto GOMEZ versus Ko Pin Yi. Killer Pool is on its way. Danny Diliberto next to me. I'm Mark Wilson, and we love pool.
Well, tell me this. Why do they call him Superman?
Well,
he don't look like Superman. He don't wear a uniform.
No, he does wear a Superman shirt sometime.
Oh, he does?
Yeah. He's got Superwoman sitting next to him. That's Kelly Isaac here in the crowd. Ko Pin Yi has won the lag. It's a race to 11, all ball fouls, winner breaks. We do have a break box and a 3-point rule in effect on the break, meaning 3 balls must cross the head string. Every ball that you pocket counts as 1 less that needs to cross the head string. In the event that you make 2 balls, that waives all other rules. 9-ball does count on the break. And the break conforms to the rules. Ko Pin Yi's made a ball. Not an easy opening shot, but it does have position on the 3 if he makes it.
Well, as long as position is there, he's got to shoot. Unless you want to bank it. Looks like no. It's a little bit long.
Very smooth cueing action. Hits the heart of the pocket there, Danny.
That's why it was worth shooting. Look where he got. This is not a gimme, but position is just about automatic. So you must shoot it and make it. Tougher shot if you got to do something with the cue ball. But he doesn't. He can cinch it and have position.
Looked like he wanted to take this on as a stop shot, which complicates the accuracy a little bit because you have to elevate. For every degree of elevation with your cue, you lose 2% of your accuracy. So if you're 5 degrees elevated, 10% of your accuracy out the window. Fedor Gorst sitting ringside. Now he's looking at maybe playing it all the way down in the corner. And that's because of the positional aspect of it. But what a clean hit that was, Danny.
You were right. He had to shoot it to make sure he got position. Now it doesn't look like there's there's only one little problem. You got to go 3 rails to the 6 off the 5.
Well, he's measuring up exactly the way he wants to go about this. The 9 ball seems to be a little bit in the way to go 3 cushions if you want to get in there tight. If you go long, now the corner pocket's in play off the 3rd rail. Look at this.
Beautiful.
And that's why he played it this way.
Yeah, he does not have to. Yeah, the situation changes as far as the 3 cushion or not. He got perfect. 3 cushion would have been tough because 9 was in the path.
It's going to draw it over on the high side of the 7, not trying to get straight in on the 6.
Like that. Good call, Mark.
Nice shot, too.
Beautiful.
Kopin-Yi. Yet another Chinese Taipei superstar.
There's 14 of them in the tournament.
Can you imagine? 16% of the field.
Yeah, one of them's going to win, I predict.
This is the way to start a match. Win the lag, break and run out. Negotiate all the problems here. Very routine 9 ball now. Score is now 1-0.
He didn't take long.
No, both players are very fast, up-tempo players. You know, this is interesting. We know this is Big Co, and we know Little Co. They brought a 3rd brother with them this trip. Do you know that?
No.
Yeah, they got their 3rd brother here. You better believe he plays good, too.
I would have to bet he plays good. Because they work at it.
Yeah. We just watched Chang Jung-Lin perform on this table, and it was an excellent pool throughout. Kopin-Yi opens up the match like he's going to play a set like that. Ken Schumann polishes the ball. The rack is set. There is no allowance for you to inspect the rack either. They use the Outsville template, racking template. And mandated by rule, you cannot inspect the rack. You just have to break. We're using a 9-inch break box either side of the... Is that the foot spot down there or the head spot? Head spot. Trying to range the 1 ball into the side pocket. He scored that.
He might have position for the 2-7.
7, yes. Got kind of tricky.
It is tricky, you're right.
And it's a non-compliant break, meaning he made a ball, 1 ball crossed the head string, but nothing else did.
Therefore, he gives up the inning.
Now, what happens on a non-compliant break is that Roberto GOMEZ at the table now can accept the table as it is, or he can force Kopin-Yi to play, but in any event, no one can push out from here. Roberto looked like he was maybe thinking about tucking the cue ball underneath the 9 and playing the 2 ball down table for a safety.
Yeah, that would be a good shot of the choices. That's what he did.
Okay.
He said there's no value in shooting that in the side.
Good shot there. Roberto has now given himself the upper hand in the distribution of the balls. Big Co, Little Co, Middle Co. I don't know how we're going to distinguish them all.
What is this?
Anyway, this is Big Co at the table right now. The year that he won 2 world championships, the person that beat him the most was his little brother. Kopin Chung beat him twice. Nobody else could beat him, but his little brother did. Look at that nice hit. What a shot.
He made it, and he got position maybe.
Wow. Oh,
right?
geez.
I think he got position, too.
Yeah, he sure did. Balls are laying wide open. Roberto played the shot really well. Kind of unfortunate. That's what happens. World-class players make world-class shots. That was definitely one of them. If the 7 is tricky into the side, he can play the 4 off the 7 and dislodge it. The only thing is you have to be careful that you don't rearrange them, bumping other balls into complex places.
You're right.
But the 7 may go for him easy enough, and he may refrain from bumping the 7 here. Yes, didn't need to.
Well, the thing about the 7 is you don't have to do anything with the cue ball. Of where the 8 is, no problem with that one.
Nice speed, confidently struck. This is someone that's playing a lot of pool. Good speed as the cue ball filters right in for the 9. And that was quite a shot to open that run. 2-0 is our score. Big Co kind of had to half masse into the first cushion to create that angle. There's a number of ways to possibly hit the 2, but there was only one way to make it. And he hit the perfect shot. It was that half masse where you see a nice finish to the stroke. He doesn't poke the cue ball, but stays right on that cue ball, that little millisecond. That only comes about when you play a lot, where you feel confident. Every year we say it, Danny, it just gets better and better.
Oh, no doubt about it. That's what I answer when people say, when were they better, then or now? They were about equal to both tops, but we got more of them now.
Technology's assisted people growing, people are understanding.
And better equipment.
And now it's a worldwide sport. When we played back in that day, it was primarily just American. Rack number 3 about to get underway.
Well, he almost made it, but almost does not count.
This is a non-compliant break. Let's see, 4, 5, yeah. It was a dry break as well. This is a dangerous shot here because you can scratch on this ball pretty easily.
No, you can hit it on the thin side and go 2 rails perfectly to the 2. You got to hit it on the thin side. If you hit it full, you could scratch, but I think you cut it thin, you go 2 rails to the 2 and hit the side rail. No, he didn't. Whatever he did it right.
It wasn't laying as thin as we thought from our perch, because he handled that effortlessly.
Is that where we are, in a perch? I thought only birds were in perches.
High atop the Simonis Aramith Arena here.
Yeah, beautiful view. Uh-oh. He didn't want to get on the rail there. Lose the cue ball, maybe. Looks like he's going right at the 4. Or even in the side. anyway, he would rather not be on the cushion. See, it's shaky.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Very shaky. Might have to shoot it with speed he don't want to shoot it with.
Right, and you saw him slightly elevate, but he recognizes this is a very missable shot. If the cue ball's bouncing just a little bit, it changes that cut departure angle.
And if you shoot hard, the cue ball glances more off the object ball. But he's got to do that so he doesn't scratch. I think he's going right in the side. He does too. Got tricky. Just that extra inch away from the cushion.
It's going elevated.
Oh, here. This makes the shot tougher and the speed tougher. Oh, see, he hit that ball. He almost
into
went
the
in
four and
he
got,
snookered.
He made a good shot.
He did, but that's where he got. All because he froze on the cushion.
It's hard to reach this for him because it's on the wrong side of the table for a right-handed player.
And he couldn't play in the NBA.
Yeah, this is just treacherous on every account. You're going to have to manufacture an angle that's not naturally there. He's going to try to cut this in. It's not just hanging. It's just above the pocket, just slightly. Takes a precise hit to hit it.
Yeah.
He did not score it. Double kissed and hung up.
It's going to cost him that game, folks, just because he got on the cushion shooting the 2-ball or the 3-ball. It would have been an easy rack had he got straight in. But pool is a little fickle, do you think?
Yeah. We know that. Big call with the bridge. No, his speed was off.
A little bit. He got thinner than he wanted, but it's makeable.
Because the cue ball was on the center table side of the object ball, it took a lot of pace to create that angle coming out of there, out of the cue ball.
I think he's got to put in a lot of right-hand English. I don't think he can go around to the left. Too many obstructions. I think he's got to cut it thin with right-hand English.
Very thin hit required. The cue ball only being 10 inches away from the object ball assists his accuracy.
Well, he did what I said to start with, and he did it very nicely.
Yeah, very smooth cueing action there.
Kept an angle on the 6 to get to the 7. That was a real good shot.
Ooh,
Oh,
that was not. Yeah.
Bad shot.
He got into the ball and almost arced it into the pocket. He did hit the point on the corner pocket.
And that hurt him. He
Wow.
got funny now. Now he's got a tough shot instead of an easy one. But the thing about the tough shot is position is right there if you make it. If he had to do something extra with the cue ball, this shot would have been a lot tougher. Now he could cinch it, go one rail to the 8.
The psychological aspect of playing it like that made the shot play far more difficult, but yet...
he saved them so far.
You know, had Roberto missed and left him that shot, he's much more likely to make it than if he inadvertently leaves it for himself just because of the psychological aspect, that you know you shouldn't have had that.
Yeah, he got himself in trouble a couple times. The second time, he didn't survive it. Well, you got to kick it in now. Forget about playing safe.
He's jumping.
Oh, I don't care about this. I'm not a jumper. I don't like to jump. He made a bad shot. He shouldn't have another chance.
Oh, that's going to be a foul.
Table.
Looks like it bounced right over the pocket, too. That means The cue ball was bounding and it landed on top of the object
Right.
ball, which caused jump there. It looked like it did go through the pocket, though. So Big Co, despite missing a shot, left it tough, and now he comes back to the table with a virtual certainty for Game 3. .30 our score.
Yeah, you can't get that one back either. You threw a game away.
Well, that's how fickle 9-ball can be. Sometimes you miss a shot and you turn out the roses, and that's what happened here.
And Gomez, Superman, became Clark Kent.
A bit more mortal. Kopin Chung sitting right behind his brother, Kopin Yi.
Fourth rack. No breaks. 3-0.
Well, he just missed the one in the side a couple. Oh, watch out, cue ball. That's it.
Okay, that's what Roberto needed right there. A couple balls off the table, ball in hand, pretty open layout.
Yeah.
Our good friend Jerry Bryseth used to say this: if you don't get out from here, you don't like girls. to put a little extra pressure
Jerry
on you.
said that?
Oh, often, yeah. Oh, yeah. I didn't make that one up. Yeah. It's just funny. He would try to put a little psychological pressure on you.
Well, I don't like this. I like it now. Good shot. Watch out. I think he went behind the 8.
I do too. Oh, boy. That is not what he needed at all here, because we're at that stage of the game. It's early in the match. It's not a big deal. You're a couple games behind, but you let one slip away like this, and the match could just be like a runaway freight train thereafter.
Yeah, you don't want to be 4 games behind with good players.
Well, and he lost the last game on misfortune. He didn't do anything wrong. Co missed and got lucky. And then now he's did this to himself. 2 balls in. He had ball in hand, and in 2 shots he was hooked. And it was an open layout. That's the ones you cannot turn back over.
Yeah, you got to win that game. He might be banking at this.
I think he's kicking, yeah.
Oh, he's kicking at it. Not bad. Not bad. Well, the thing about this shot is you only have to make it. No position to play because the 6 is hanging. Got to make this.
Okay.
Tough shot.
Pretty good break for Roberto Gomez that did not fall.
Well, if he can get out, it was. He hasn't got out a couple times when he was supposed to. So you were giving him this game ahead of time. I don't blame you. 3 of them are hanging.
Uh-oh. I thought that was going to come down there behind the 8.
It could have. It had the speed to do that.
Mm-hmm.
Now you better get close to the 8.
It's a little bit of a tricky shot, too, because you hit it so full. A lot of ways to make the ball, but only a couple ways to get good position.
Oh, he got good.
And he handled it nicely there. We're using the 40-second shot clock. All ball fouls. Winter break format. Superman on the board now, trailing this match 1-3.
Big difference, 3-1 instead of 4-0.
Outer table action. Well, I see Albin Ocean's playing over there. He's playing Peter Mackinnon. Who else we got?
He's a good player. Ocean.
Oh, yeah. Well, Peter Mackinnon is too.
I don't know him as much as I know Ocean. Ocean has a sister that's one of the top women players.
Superman locking in on the break here. He'd like to make the one on the side.
Just missed it.
A little wide. 3-ball going to find the pocket. It is.
Yes.
Compliant break. Good shot on the one here to start this rack. Our first match today was Bergman versus John Schmidt, and the break was fickle in that neither player did much from the break until right at the end. Bergman had one break and run out, and then right at the end he got two in a row to pull himself back into the match.
But I think Bergman's opponent, John Schmidt, used bad judgment one inning. And you probably remember it too. He had a no hit on the 2. He had a kick, and it was a tough kick. No rewards. He should have tied the ball up. I got to tell John that and give him ball in hand. You remember these shots?
Yes. Yep.
Right? Shouldn't he have tied the ball up and let him have ball in hand? He lost by one match. One game on the hill. That was the difference.
Well, John was ahead 10-7. Bergman won a game. Broken ran 2. And then in the last game, it came down to Bergman made a...
Yeah, Bergman played solid. No doubt about it.
Well, he played solid at the end. He missed a bunch of balls early. New table. First round of the tournament. A little bit of jitters. But since then, Chang broke real well. And then now here we're seeing a good series of breaks here by both players.
Good shot. Folks, you might say, why was that a good shot? Because of the cue ball control. The shot was easy, but falling here was the difficult part, and he did it.
Now Superman looks to be on cruise control here through this rack.
Yeah, just don't scratch in the side, going one rail. He didn't go hard enough. That's the wisdom of the shot.
Nice delivery there. Good tempo on the stroke. He didn't get as much backspin on there, but he wanted to make sure he got the 8-ball down. Just be a shot maker here to close out the rack. And his first break and run out of the match. Pulls himself back within one. 3-2 is our score.
Gomez is another great player from the Philippines. And now we got great player from
Chinese
Taipei.
Yeah, Chinese Taipei.
And they got a bunch. They got a bunch. Well, he finally made the ball on the side, but he made the cue ball. That's no good. And look at this. You need ball in hand on the 2.
Mm-hmm.
And he's got it. You'll float by the 9 and get in the center of the table, and you'll be perfect. You got perfect.
Think he'll try to filter ahead so he doesn't have to deal with the 7-ball, or
force forward.
Well, he kind of got in that. He got in between. He didn't get the angle either way.
Oh yeah, but look where the 5 is. If he had something to do extra, he couldn't. But the way it's sitting, you only got to make the.
So just come out 2 rails to the center. Is that what he's trying to do, or is he drawing?
No,
and
I
try
think
to side
he
spin
just needs a little angle. He don't need to hit 2 rails.
Just 1 rail to the center.
Yeah, good shot.
Two cushions. It plays a little bit easier to control the speed rather than try to be cute and go 1 rail. That's that stun forward.
That's a good shot for you people out there to practice. If you don't want to roll the ball in, that gives you more accuracy. Watch out. Watch out. Oh, boy. It's pretty close. But he got perfect.
All right. Big Co regains a 2-game lead. 4-2 is our score. very up-tempo match here in the early stages. Had a couple breaking runouts out of 6 games, so they're breaking and running out at the 33% rate. So many great players here in attendance. We had 96 players. One of the densest high-quality fields I've ever seen. We have a break box 9 inches either side of the head spot.
Well, that just missed again.
So everybody's hitting it much lower, so the cue ball ends up tailing down here by the end rail.
Okay, Mark, what do we do here? I know you like shooting this up the corner, especially where the 2 is. You're going to get position, but it's missable.
Right, I think he's going to shoot at it, and the reason being, he's not likely to come back to the table with a whole lot better shot than this anyway. So you could play safe, and you could attempt that, but then even if you get him hooked, a lot of times they're going to kick and hit it, and at least 20% of the time they're going to get a backdoor safety on you. And then you might wish that you at least shot when you had a shot.
Well, he hasn't made up his mind yet to do it.
No, it's certainly not an easy shot to take on.
It's a tough shot. But the good thing about it is you got the 2 hanging, but still missable. He made it. He split it.
Wow.
Beautiful
Good shot. Roberto GOMEZ is now the new house pro at a pool room in Houston called Bogies. That's a great pool room. They're always promoting the sport. Nice people that own the place.
In Houston?
Houston, Texas. Did you play much pool in Houston when you were younger, Danny?
I played, yeah. Red had a couple tournaments there.
Yeah, we both played in the Reds events.
Yeah.
Red Walling owned the place. Jersey Red was the house pro.
And we mentioned Jersey Red earlier. He was from New Jersey. He moved to Houston. My good friend, good all-around player.
Roberto kind of got not much of the right angle here.
No
or
bad
he's shooting
shot.
the 6. Okay, he's okay, I guess.
He is?
It's makeable.
Yeah, but is he going to miss the 8 and 9 with the cue ball?
I think so.
That's going to affect things.
It'll make the 7 ball longer, but yes. He was able to do a little something with it. That wasn't a bad shot at all.
No, he's going to have a pretty good combination because now he can get close to the combination automatically.
As a question, Danny, did you ever play a place in Houston called Le Q in the Village? Do you remember that place?
I'm not sure.
Used to be Cassidy's and, or probably.
I may have because I gambled a lot there.
Combination on the 9 here. Scores it. 3 games for Superman. The Prince of Pool leads 4-3. Well, the TPAs, 867 for Gomez, 882 for Ko.
Decent.
Certainly not an embarrassment. 4 3/8-inch corner pockets. Pretty snug. Rewarding good position play and proper angles.
And they'll get tougher at the end of the week as the table plays on and gets a little worn out on the rails. Plus, if it rains, they'll get tighter yet. People might say, it's not going to rain in here. But the humidity gets the table.
Okay, Gomez breaking.
Perfect.
That was.
Made the 1 and 2, and he's got position.
Well, the 2's coming right up here for position.
Yeah. He's got a little angle to bounce to get to the 3.
He'd prefer to be straight in on the 3, but it does not look like he has enough angle to do that.
Oh, he don't need to be straight in on the 2, but
no, on the 3,
on the
so
3.
he can
He's
stop it for the 4.
Straight in on it.
Yeah, just had to accept this angle now. I don't know that it plays well, the slow roll.
No, you got to put a little right-hand English, I believe. Or you might go behind the 9.
I guess it does play. I guess he can slow roll it.
Yeah. Good call.
Yeah, just what you said. He checked it up with inside spin. Last year on this very table, to get second place, it came Big Ko versus Shane Van Boning. Van Boning had a big lead, and Big Ko came back, rallied from way behind to win the match. And I think it might have been 10-4 at one point in that match. I know it was exciting. He enjoyed a lot of great pool. Chang Jun Lin ended up winning.
Jason Shaw was very exciting, too. He came from way out of it a couple times. See how he controlled that, to miss the 9 going around? It's all knowledge, folks. Oops. That could have been a little harder. This is missable. Yeah, he's making the face like he knows that.
Hit the heart of the pocket. Good job there. Nice break and run out. It's his second break and run out of the match.
That was a good run out.
Ties us up 4 games apiece, Danny.
Yep.
And look at these Accu-Stats creeping up here towards the 900 mark. 897 Gomez, 882 Ko. Outer table action. I see Sanchez Ruiz looking good. Spaniard. Always tough. 4-4 is our score. Roberto Superman Gomez breaking.
Made the one in the side again.
Compliant break. The 2 balls coming up by the side pocket. Looks like he's going to have a good shot. What's up with the 3 balls? Right where the 9 ball was previously located in the center of the rack.
But the 5 is tricky. If anything going to stop him, the 5.
Well, he's pretty straight in on the 2, so it's, yeah, this is weird. A weird arrangement of the balls. I don't know that he can follow forward. And if he draws back, he'll be on the wrong half with the wrong angle to pocket the 3. Now the 4 ball's down, hanging in the corner pocket. Well, he's able to follow down.
Oh, he wanted to nudge it, I think.
Funny angle here on the 3.
Yeah, he can't do anything really aggressive.
Oh, yeah, he's playing it in the side and going to try to billiard 2 cushions into the 6 and the 5 here because the 4 is hanging.
Right.
Be a pretty shot. Recognizes that it's unlikely that he gets hooked if he can bump them with just even medium pace. Well, he got up and down while he stays in the stance. That usually indicates he's uncertain.
Well, he did what you said.
What a nice shot.
He did it very nicely.
World class. Beautiful shot.
It was. It was a game winner, too, I think. Good speed. Good speed. Well, I think he got a good angle to go to the 7.
Looks like he may have to draw straight back and straight up.
You think so?
I think he's pretty straight.
He can go forward and get to the 7.
You were right.
No problem here. Make 7. The 8 is automatic.
Terrific shot. Two consecutive break and runouts for Superman, who surges now well over the 900 mark on his TPA.
Yeah, he started shaky, but he calmed down. And he's got control of everything and a 1-game lead. Guys, let's see that angle where he went into the 2 balls tied up with the other ball hanging. That's why he did it like this.
That was a beautiful shot.
Perfect shot.
Splits him, just like he had the field goal right
Planned
between
it.
there.
Nothing accidental there.
Well, this is a world-class pool, and if you don't like this, Danny, there's something wrong with you.
Well, like Jerry said, you don't like girls.
That's on a routine. That was not a routine run out. He'd say that to put pressure
I know,
on you.
but I just thought I'd say that.
Oh, okay. Steal it. Go right ahead.
Yeah, we had Jerry come to our pool room in Buffalo. Did a great show.
2 consecutive break and runouts. This run is unfinished. Gomez at the table and breaking and leading 5 games to 4.
Well, he's got that shot down.
Yeah, it's amazing, the evolution of the break. They took away the wing balls by trying to rack the 9 on the spot, and now the guys have perfected the 1 on the side. Big shot here. That first rack after the break, or first shot after the break, ever so important.
Well, if he makes this, the 3 does pass the 4, but you got to make the ball. These are all missable.
And elevated so you don't foul the 9. A slow roll. Good pace, inside spin.
Good
Great shot.
And position.
Good execution.
Great shot.
Now it almost looks like he could stop the cue ball on the 3 and then preserve the angle to go to the side rail to get on the 5. Now you've got a little bit flat.
Oh, when you're this close.
No, true
you
that.
You could play the pocket. You could play either side of the pocket, and you got an angle. See what he did?
Well, the 5 goes by the 6. I did not think that. I thought he had to get to the other side of the table. So, but I can see on the overhead now that he has a wide open.
Good stroke. Now he has to go 2 rails.
Once again, wanting to get to the center of the table. Trying to make up his mind, forward or backward. Got that little funny flat angle there. There's a decision here to be made.
Well, he might hit it full enough to kill it. Good shot.
Except that he's right over the 9.
Oh, that's not going to affect.
Yeah.
Because he doesn't have much to do to get to the 9.
Trickle it in, play the 9 back in the side.
Yeah, this is only tricky if you got to do something to get to the 9. But this is automatic. Yeah, he really settled down playing solid now.
A 3rd consecutive break and run out there by Gomez.
And we haven't seen Big Toe to the table for a while.
No, he was down 0-3 to start the match. He now leads it 6 games to 4, and he has 4 break and runouts total. 930 TPA. Earlier today, Alex Kazakis broke and ran 9 racks consecutive in a race to 11 to beat his opponent 11-0.
And who was his opponent? Oh, you don't remember?
It's been a long day. I'm not sure, but I mean, it really doesn't matter because the guy didn't have a chance to play bad.
I'll give you a clue. He's British and he's heavy.
Chris Melling.
Chris Melling.
Oh, okay. Good call.
He ran 9 racks again tonight.
All right, Gomez on an unfinished run here. 3 consecutive break and runouts.
And he's been making the 1 in the side. Well, he missed it that time.
Well, it's a compliant break, and he has a shot at the 1, and he has a pretty nice rhythm going on. Not an easy shot, but a makeable shot.
Yeah. Got to roll it in softly. spin it to the left rail so you can shoot a little harder.
Yeah, see, he's over there. He wants to shoot a little harder and go all the way around and play the
you
two
think
ball.
So?
Well, he just went and measured it. And it looks like, from my vantage point, it plays thin enough. That might be the easier route to take, the little greater distance, where you can kind of let your stroke out and make sure you get through the ball rather than try to really smooth it home super soft speed.
Tricky position.
Yeah, now he's lining up like he wants to dig down two cushion and just go right at the 3 ball. He puts his tip over there where he wants the cue ball. Well, this is the big shot of the rack here. If you miss it, he'll overcut it. Oh, no, I was wrong. He undercut it.
Well, he got there. Just missed the ball. That's where he was aiming.
For the cue ball, that's right.
Well, Big Toe is happy to get to the table again before it got too bad. He'll only be down 1 game if he can get out. I would have to say he's going to get out. They're sitting pretty good. Well, he didn't get there real good.
Yeah, no, he's perfect. That's right where he wanted to be.
That goes in the corner?
Yeah.
Okay.
And the speed that he played suggests that's
Then
exactly what he wanted. Yeah. Good decision, good execution. A real conservative route where he could not get hooked. That's the hallmark of good play.
Good shot. See, folks, you don't have to shoot hard to get the cue ball to stop. As long as you follow through low, it's going to stop. Pockets are smaller if you shoot hard.
Yes, isn't that the truth? Economy and speed here by these top players. You don't see them wandering the cue ball over the table.
Well, he just was shaking his head. I mean, he got pretty good here.
He got just a little flat, so he's going to have to pound it to come back out, or he can make this.
If he wants to, but the 7 goes in the other corner pocket.
That's his decision right now that he's making.
That's what I would do. But that's why I'm sitting here doing commentary.
No, you're exactly right. He just wants to get it clear in his head which way he wants to go.
He's looking at what I call, why do anything extra? Go forward a hair, shoot the 7 in the other pocket. The other corner pocket, I should say. Well, he hasn't made up his mind yet. That's what he did.
Got a little funny on that angle.
Yeah, he got near the rail. That always makes things a little tougher, even if it's just cue ball control.
Yeah.
I don't think you want to jack up. Could he roll forward and shoot 8 down the corner? That's what he did.
That's a good shot.
Very good. A good decision.
It's so pretty to watch. So smooth through this rack. And Big Co now has 5 games on the board, trails in the match 6-5.
Yeah, he needed to win that one.
Timeout.
Oh, we're going to have a player timeout.
All right, everybody, we'll rejoin you here momentarily. We are back. One ball
Well, just
hung
missed.
up. 3 ball hung up.
Oops.
And a wide open layout.
Yeah, he just got to fall on the 2 somehow.
That 1 rattled both points on the side pocket, and the whole way I was watching it with my eyes, I thought it was tracking right to the heart of the pocket. But
I think he's got to shoot the 1 in the corner.
yeah, it might play easier to control the cue ball that way.
Right, there's a lot of obstruction if you shoot the 1 in the side. I think you got to play it in the corner, go 1 rail, and play the combination. Well, he's going to try to avoid everything. It's going to be tricky. No problem.
Now, the 4 ball's in a good place because the 3's deep enough you can pocket the 2 behind the 3 on accident.
Yeah, you don't want to make both of them, but if you do, the 4 will save you. Of course, this is a little better than making them both.
Right. It affords you the opportunity to play the cue ball good from where you want it to be. Now, he kept a little angle there, so that was okay.
Very little.
Yeah, it's not a lot. There's just enough that I think he can handle it.
Yeah, well, don't snooker yourself. Can very well happen here.
Yeah, I think he's going to draw all the way to the side cushion and back off a few inches.
That's what he did, Mark.
Rather than try to play it with the perfect speed, give yourself a little bigger margin of error. He's still got a kind of an awkward arrangement of the balls here. It's going to require some accuracy.
The 6 goes in the side, so he can go to the side on the 6.
Perfect.
Yep. Full enough to control the 6 and the 7 in the side. Perfect. Perfect. Now you could create a little angle like he did. Get perfect. This is one of my favorite layouts.
That's how you know it's good pool when you see the last 2 shots are stop shots.
Yeah.
Same thing goes for straight pool. And Gomez takes advantage of a dry break by Ko. Runs the rack, made a couple good executions and decisions throughout.
And went ahead 2 games now. It's a good time to get ahead 2 games.
Look at those TPAs up there, both players over 900.
We expect that. That's why we came all the way here.
That's right. I drove 940 miles to see this.
I flew and I got stuck in the plane for 3 hours, grounded, with a baby crying the brains. It was torture.
Yeah, it'll try your nerves. I'll tell you, that's why I choose to drive out here.
I love driving, but my girlfriend doesn't like to drive. I do, if you take your time.
Plus,
beautiful country.
And you're not at the mercy of the airlines or going through security or paying for extra luggage or anything. I like that part of it.
I do too, Mark. I agree.
Rack 13 about to start. Gomez breaking and leading. 1 ball dropped.
The wicket. Where are you 2?
The 4 ball just got there, I think.
No, I think he can make the 2.
No, what I meant is a compliant break, I think.
Oh, that part, yeah.
Right on the edge if it did.
Trick shot here. But the good thing about it is if you make it, if you figure to have position on the 3. Tough shot, though. Very tough shot. See how tough it was?
Kind of popped up a little bit there, like he didn't like it, yeah.
That's how tough. But he wound up getting a little bit lucky, but I always tell Billy in Cardona, he didn't get lucky yet.
Now, this happened earlier, too, where Big Co missed a shot and left Roberto in a bad place.
Well, he doesn't have anything good here. He's got to be looking at a safe for sure.
Well, I think he's looking at kicking off the end rail in between the 9 and the 7.
He is. Figures to hit it. It's a 7-inch target. Made it. Wow. Tricky shot on the 3, but he does have a shot.
That's quite a turn of events there. But like you said, that thin hit on the 3 to pocket the ball means the cue ball is going to be just as hot as could be.
Yeah, but it looks like it has a clear path to go 4 rails.
Oh, I like that call. Yeah, that allows you to go ahead and stroke the thing because you got to make a fine hit here.
Yeah, cut the ball in. The cue ball's going 4 rails for position. Get it?
Good call, good call.
Perfect. Good shot.
Good call.
I mean, it was easier calling it than doing it.
Oh, for sure that, but it still takes an experienced eye to understand. Don't try to manipulate the cue ball there on a tough shot. Go ahead and let it go where it wants to go, and then you got to be pretty experienced to recognize the 4-cushion route really doesn't have obstructions if you hit it well. We are using the 40-second shot clock.
Oh, he did good there. He got full enough to get closer to the 6. He's perfect. I'm waiting for you to say, look how good he chalked up.
Yeah. Oh, I think he has to kick, Danny.
Oh, really? He doesn't have a clear shot?
Well, I didn't know. I couldn't tell. It looked like it was, but I can see now he measured up. Yeah, he measured up the kick.
Well,
so.
Maybe he doesn't. No, you're right. He's kicking. Oh, look at the speed here. Oh, he sold out. Thin hit.
Boy.
Well, you don't have to shoot the ball here. I think you can play a good safe. Yeah, I don't think he's supposed to shoot here. This isn't like the shot I just called 4 rails. That isn't automatic here. He's going to run into the 8.
Beautiful
Really
shot.
missed the 8. Beautiful.
Oh, boy. What a great shot.
Perfect shot. Especially in the heat of competition.
Right.
In a big tournament. Oh, boy.
Hit a little heavy.
It might not go at the end of the week, that same hit.
Now he's going to run into the 9, some form. Or can he draw around it? He might be able to draw around it.
I think he could.
All right.
Oh, but he missed the ball. Not a good time to miss. It's a shame because that's a good momentum breaker.
Yeah. Yep. He made the good position, but then the follow-up shot, maybe there was just a hint of a letdown there, and he hit it heavy.
Nothing was easy.
No, it was super tough out. And the 9 ball finds the center of the pocket.
Could we see a replay of how close he came to making that 7? Because he would have been out. Oops.
He hit it heavy.
He was close.
He hit it heavy because he wanted to hold the draw to come across there. And so he missed it on the side that would facilitate getting the cue ball in the right place.
See how much there is out there, folks? You not only got to make the ball, you got to hit it full or thin according to the layout. And he hit it a hair too full. The ball, you know, when you hang a ball in these pockets, you know you hit it pretty good. Right, Mark?
Oh, the great players, even from mid-range, are playing a part of the pocket, you know, and that's what makes them great. That's why they don't have to introduce side spin to manipulate the cue ball, but just let the cue ball go where it wants to by changing those angles. Amateurs are happy to hit the pocket.
Yeah, but amateurs don't come here and play with these players.
And that's why, because they can't maintain the speed control nor angles. They have to artificially do it, which compromises consistency.
Plus, if you're not a good player, you don't have a backer.
7-6 is our score. Both players fall just beneath 900 now on their TPAs. Still a world-class performance going on.
Well,
a little more power.
He didn't make a ball, did he?
Yeah, he did, yeah.
Oh, he did, but he doesn't have a shot on the 1. And the break was compliant. He can't hit the 1 unless he spins it or jumps it, but I don't like jumping anyway, especially if you're not shooting at a pocket.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like jumping just to hit the ball. In that case, I would kick.
Well, he has the push-out option here available, too.
Oh, yeah, but we didn't have that when I was younger. No push-out. Well, he pushed.
Yeah.
Oh, what are you doing now?
I think Roberto's going to bank it 1 rail straight back and just play top spin and just let the cue ball filter over onto the long rail by the 2. Not behind the 2. Won't work. But I think Roberto's going to feel like that Ko is going to shoot it because he's forced to. It's much harder to play. He's going to give it back.
I would, too.
Okay.
Because the ball might go into the 8 if you try to bank it. Doesn't have a clear shot at the long rail pocket.
No, I think he's banking it past the 4 and just top spin with the cue ball. Okay, yeah.
Still very tough.
100%. But he doesn't have a choice now. He has to shoot, where Gomez did have a choice. Oh, I see. He's going to try to drag the cue ball over beneath the 2, which means he's going to have to play it with some pace.
Yeah. But that is the shot. Which
Look how nice he executed that. My goodness, beautiful. That's world class. Wow, what a hit that was.
That's a great shot.
Because the draw has to release just when it gets 9 feet down the table at that pace.
Perfect shot.
Oh, my goodness, yeah.
And you called it, Mark.
Well, no, I didn't think that was reasonable. I thought the execution, the difficulty level, I'm talking about just banking it was topspin.
Well, I thought in the end you said he can drag it behind it too.
Right. But, I mean, I could see that's how he was queuing up. I didn't think he could execute it that well.
And that's the reason, Mark, I think the players are lucky you're not in the tournament.
The one thing, you have to play a lot of pool to be able to hit it where that draw releases like that to create that angle with the cue ball to get over behind the 2. And if it was easy, trust me, Gomez would have shot it himself. That was not an easy shot at all.
Well, he better hit this.
And he did. Wow, what a hit.
Oh, and the second hit on the 6.
What a hit.
Did it for him. Oh, boy. We're going to see a jump.
I love it. World-class pool. Man, yeah. I'd like to see that safety play again because that was something special. Look at the speed. Draw just really, look how it died right there on the rail. Good
Beautiful
camera
shot.
work there.
Beautiful shot.
Man. And then Gomez's kick was fantastic.
Now we're going to see a jump shot. If he hits it straight and makes it, he can get out. Oh, he hit it pretty good.
He sure did.
Oh, boy, I don't think he left it.
I think the 9 ball tangled up on the 1. It does not look like it passes, Danny.
You
I think you're
so?
right. No, I say it does not look like it goes by.
I don't think it does.
It looks like it's tangled up there in a weird configuration. Gomez put his hand down beneath the 8 as if that's where he wanted the cue ball to go.
Well, I have a trick shot here. I think you can bank the 1 and the 9. He overcut it on purpose, but I don't know if he got him. I don't think he did. Can he cut the 1 in?
I don't know. Yeah, I don't think he can.
Well, if he does, he's running into the 9.
I think he can rail first it, and because it's such a flat trajectory, it's not an easy one to play rail first to try to cut it in because the 1 ball's a foot from the pocket.
How about 2 rails at the 1?
Yeah, I mean, if you can judge it well enough. Oh, you mean in behind it, 2 rails off the end rail by the 9? Yeah. Not bad. I think if he thinks he can get to the high side of that 1 and kind of do the 1 pocket bank where it bank it down by the 6 and let the cue ball come across the table. But this cloth is so slippery, it's really tricky to try to hit to the far side. Rail first and then hit the far side of the 1 ball that will bank it down by the 6.
Well, let's see how good you're playing, Mark.
Almost like the side pocket's close to being in the way unless you're going to warp it a little bit.
He's doing the 2-railer, I think.
No, it looks like he's going before the side pocket, yeah.
Oh, 1 rail, and he gave him ball in hand with the 9.
Yeah.
This game is over.
I think your shot was better. I think the 2 shot, because you're going to hit it for sure.
Nothing bad like this could have happened.
Right.
No.
At least you forced the guy to run out.
He gave him an easy out.
Free game.
Oh, I don't think you're supposed to control the cue ball with the cue, because if the tip or the ferrule touches it, it's a foul. I think you got to do it with in hand. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
I don't think you're supposed to use the cue to direct it.
8-6 is our score. Gomez is going to take a player timeout here for a moment. Okay, everybody, we're back. 8-6 is our score. Gomez leading and breaking. He's had 4 break and runouts in the match thus far.
Well, he missed it again. But I think he got away with it so far.
Well, he made a ball in the break.
Well, and then Big Toe got away with it.
Big Co, you mean, but no. Yeah, right. So.
Well, you've been calling him Big Toe, so I
Big Co, not
Big
Toe.
Co?
Yeah.
I thought it was Big Toe.
No, K.O. is his last name.
I was going to say, how did we get that name? Big Co. Oh, he left him on the edge of the 1 for sure.
Interesting push-out because there's nothing easy here. You may have to, in fact, kick at it to do anything productive.
Or give it back.
Right. I'm just saying going ball first does not look all that appealing.
He's giving it back.
So I think he's going to spin. No, he's looking over. I was thinking he's going to go be on this, his standing, where he's standing on that side of the 4-ball and spin into it with extreme right. If the side pocket was available, I think he might play it 2 rails.
He's going to hit it. Big ball. He's going to hit it. I go 2 rails.
He's thinking the 1 rail and try to use the 5-ball, like maybe have the cue ball.
I like 2 rails.
Oh, he's going right at it.
Oh, then he could. Where's the ball go?
Oh, that's the issue.
Well, he might sell out. Well, he left a hit.
And that was the idea, was that he just wanted to make it as hard as he possibly could. Very hard for Co to take that shot on because he didn't have to play it, and a little bit easier for Gomez to play it.
Except for where the 8 is, he could shoot straight on and stick, but the ball might hit the 8.
I think the 9's got him blocked from hitting heavy enough to stick it.
Oh, you think so?
Looks like it here on the overhead.
I think he can hit it pretty full. But the shot I called, he can't shoot because of where the 8 is. Except if you do that. He did that nicely.
Man, look at the speed on that 2-rail bank on the 1.
Oh, boy, this is tricky.
Whew. That is some kind of great capacity to create shots and ball speeds and control 2 balls from long range, off angle.
Boy, he's in a bad spot.
Oh, absolutely. Co's got way the upper hand in the arrangement of the balls based on that shot.
And the 2 stops all the good kicks.
Gomez had made a good shot to get back a chance to play again, but now he's really no better off at this point.
Can he hit it spinning? Yes, he did.
What a shot this is going to be. What a shot.
He left him. I don't know what he left him.
Well, he left him a kick. He left him a kick from nothing, so pretty good.
You know, I always say it every year. The crowd has seen so many good players that they got knowledgeable over the years.
This is one of those decisions here, and I don't know if we have a chance to get the overhead. If we do, I think he's going to play it here and try to come out this way to get it as opposed to go ball first. If you go ball first, it's hard to get separation.
I don't think he can get it that short.
I think he can warp it in there. Oh, he tagged it right on the head.
Rail.
Yeah.
Left the cut in the side.
Oh, I don't know about that.
I do. He does have a cut in the side, and balls are in the way for the scratch, but he's shaking his head. I think he can cut it in the side. Let's see what he thinks.
Yeah. It's cueing downward.
Well, he hit it pretty
what a
full.
nice shot. Great shot.
Great shot. Might be a game winner.
Well, he got that cue ball down there behind that clutter. Co's going to have to make a jump shot.
Oh, boy.
He went after it in the side, scratched, or went after it in the corner, but that angle when the cue ball's bouncing is tough to predict.
Well,
easy to overcut when it's bouncing.
Well, Gomez likes this. Well, I don't think you go one rail. I think you go 3 rails. 2 rails.
But I think you're right. I think it's going to be 3 rails. No, he's thinking about trying to preserve the inside angle.
I like 3 rails.
No, I mean, but 3 rails to the inside angle is what he was looking at.
How many rails did he hit?
Well, are you counting this last rail?
Yeah. Well,
I'm going to call it 3.
But that's the path I saw to start with.
And he got where he put his finger. He wanted this inside angle. This will allow him to get to the center of the table. He didn't stroke that very good, and his bridge hand kind of moved. He kind of flinched at it. He recognizes
and he
it's a
lost
makeable
a little
shot.
of the stroke.
Yeah, he sure did.
He would have had a nearer shot. But if he makes this, he's still in good shape. And he made it. Got good.
Yeah, good recovery.
Pretty good angle. He can go 1 rail behind the 7. Oh, he didn't want to hit it. Bad speed. He's got a shot in the side, but this got a little trickier.
He must have hit the wrong part of the pocket because he didn't even come close to getting around the 7.
You're right. He had to hit it a little fuller, and he didn't.
If that's the case, then maybe he should have just played it by rolling it and play it in the far corner pocket.
I think he can go 1 rail now to the 8.
No question he could, and did.
And he did it. Big game to win.
He could put himself on the hill to get on the hill, right?
No, he'll still... Oh, yeah, you're right. I forgot the way we...
The hill is so valuable.
Oh, it is, because the other guy is under heat.
All right.
Can't make any mistakes.
Or have any misfortune.
So now, it's like you said, he's 1 game to being on the hill.
All right. And that's the first time in the match he's led by 3.
Yeah, big time to get ahead by 3.
Against a super tough adversary. What's the most racks of 9-ball that you broke and ran out on a 9-foot table consecutive, Danny?
Who?
You. Because we had Kazakas do 9 in here earlier.
No, I ran, but on a bar table, 14 racks.
But we don't care about that. 9-foot real
care.
pool.
Yeah.
That's mini golf. I'm not interested in that. Real pool. How many do you think?
I don't know. I didn't cheat, so.
There's our total performance average by Q-Tech, 905. 76 balls pocketed for Gomez, only 45 for Co. That pretty much tells the story right there.
Anyway, I probably ran 6.
Well, that's nothing to sneeze at. That's very hard to do. You got to make a ball on the break and get a shot to do 6, you know, and that doesn't have to happen ever.
Well, he missed the side again.
Well, it was a compliant break, and he did not leave.
A ball.
Yeah, he didn't leave a shot. That's easy. Superwoman smiles at Superman there. Happy for him. That's Kelly Isaac. They both now reside in Houston, Texas.
Well, their home team just won 5 in a row in the World Series.
Oh, the Houston Astros. That's
Yeah.
right. Well, no, they didn't win 5 in a row. They won 3 in a row in the World Series.
They won 5 in a row. They're ahead.
In the playoffs, perhaps. But it
just now.
It only goes to 4. You can only win 4 in the World Series. It's 4 out of 7.
You're right. You're right.
But they did, on the road, no less, win 3 in a row.
They're the best team, though.
Let's go look at cutting this in.
We're trying to cut it in.
Yeah. You might feel that if he misses, this has some safety aspect to it.
I don't like it. I think you're better off figuring out a safe. He's betting the game on this.
Oh, I think he winged it on the way in. He hit it so
did,
thin.
So it's not a foul.
Well,
he hit it going in and got a rail. Then hit it again off the rail.
All right.
Oh, did he look at the corner to cut it backwards? I don't like it.
Well, it's pretty covered is the deal. So he can take on a super thin shot like that because of the 2, the 6, the 7.
Yeah, but he could hit the 1 pretty full.
And bank it, you mean? Or
yeah, bank it towards the 7 and put the cue ball on the end rail. Oh, he was cutting at it, but...
And then he's going to use all this coverage they had.
But he did leave a hit. He didn't snooker him.
Well, this is delicate. He's going to thread the spin. It's got to hold spin all the way to the end rail because it's got to warp quite a bit after it hits that end rail. Soft speed.
He's got to use a lot of right-hand English.
Soft speed. What a nice shot.
Oh, beautiful.
Oh, my
and he
goodness.
snookered him.
What a shot.
That was a good shot.
Whew. From there, you had to have the right speed. So a grab. You can't get separation. You're going to have to do something, hit the proper side.
But your opponent's got a pretty easy kick. Where it all lands, I don't know, but he does have a kick. I would kick lightly and try to go 1 rail behind the 7. See the shot?
Yeah.
Well, he wants to make sure he hits it, so he's going 2 rails. But you still can go behind the 7.
Is he? He might be going 1 here, Danny. Yeah.
That's the shot I saw, but
it's okay because, you say, well, he fouled. Well, the thing is, if you hit barrel into there, you almost never come out of it. It's one of those negative expectation shots. If he rubs lightly on the 1, your shot comes into play.
But make sure you hit it and get a rail. You don't want to give the guy ball in hand at this point.
Big Co going to get ball in hand again, but dislodged the 1, so he's going to play a killer safety, pin the cue ball to the 6 or 7.
I like just getting on the 7 because you take away part of that rail to kick. But he's doing something else. And he's doing it good and dirty. Yeah, we haven't seen a dirty shot in 4 games.
It's a tough kick. I think he has to go 2 cushions, and it's not laying right to go 2 cushions. He's so close to the rail, and it's hard to get it long enough. Yeah. He'd say, well, then he'd have him on 2 fouls. No, he's going to run out if he gets ball in hand here. He's not going to monkey around. But, man, this is a tough one to hit. I guess
he's going to have to spin it with a lot of right-hand English, or he's going 1 rail.
I think 1 rail off the end rail if we have the overhead here. I think this is the route to choose.
Oh, I don't like it.
Well, what do you like? What one rail are you thinking? I don't see another way.
Yeah, I was thinking of spinning it past the 7.
Or he's going 2 cushions past the side pocket.
Yeah, I don't like it.
Or just before the side pocket. Yeah, I don't like 2 rails for sure.
Tough to hit.
I like it if he hits it, though. Oh, he tagged it square. What a shot. What a shot. Superman.
Got the 1 thing blocked.
Superwoman got a big smile after he hit that one. Man, what a shot that was.
Can we replay the kick? That was a good shot.
Oh, boy. He had to manufacture this angle draw to warp it open. And then it expanded. A solid impact there.
Good shot.
That's brought to us by Predator. Yeah, that was our Predator instant replay. Much appreciated.
Is he cutting at this? Sure is. Didn't hit it thin enough and left the shot. Yeah, I think Cole will make this. How about the speed? Can he go 2 rails without running into the 9?
He wants it to come right down the center, and he doesn't have to be really good with the speed because he can even play it back in the corner if the cue ball would go 2 cushions up and down back where it's at now. And if it comes short of that, he can play it in the side. But the first order of business, get the 1 ball down, and it's not easy.
It's not.
Good stroke.
Shot and perfect speed.
Going to get it right back where he started.
He's got it in the corner now. That was a good hit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. What a good match this has been. Looks like he's going to try to stun it back out to the center. Yep.
Good shot.
Nice preserve.
With a good stroke here.
He's preserved enough the angle to drag it down the long rail towards the 5. But that requires that he hit the fuller side of the pocket.
Yeah, and don't hit the point of the side either. Oh, perfect. Absolutely perfect. You got an easy shot with the right angle. He's out, I believe. Well, he's got to go 2 rails now. 6 to the 7. You got to get good on the 7 to get to the 8. Good shot.
Mm-hmm.
Got to go 2 rails now between the 8 and 9.
Just like to have that cue ball hit the second diamond right down there by his bridge hand.
Right. It's exactly right.
Then he has a pretty big margin of error.
Yeah, I don't think you could snooker yourself. Good shot.
Mm-hmm.
Well, he's back in the game.
Yeah, this was a masterful run out here. Quality run out. 9-7 is our score. Big Co trailing but breaking. And now Big Co reaches the 900 TPA.
And he's losing.
884 for Gomez. Well, Big Co now set to break.
Match 17. Co breaking. Roberto leads 9-7.
Big Co only has 1 break and run out in the match thus far. Gomez with 4.
Oh, he just missed the side.
It's going to be a compliant break. Did he make something? Yes, he did.
He's got a shot on the 1.
Yeah, the 3. He's going to need to get an angle on the 2 to break out the 3. Or he'll have to play a safety. First, he's going to have to glide the 1 ball home.
Yeah. Part 1, make the 1.
Right. And then you got the, is that the 5 and the 6 down there in a bad spot, or is that the 4 and the 6? It looks like it might be the 4 and the 6. Beautiful shot there.
You got the right angle now.
Yeah. This would be a world-class run out to complete this.
He can go right into the 8.
Takes a little perusal of what that 4-ball's doing over there. Looks like he wanted to not only bump the 3, but move the 3 closer to the corner pocket so he has a chance to do something attacking on the 4-ball.
Well, part 1 hit the 2 balls.
Look at that. Moved the 3-ball closer, but it did not come away from the rail, so now that makes it really tough to get on that.
Might have to play the billiard on the 6.
Man, and they're not that close. Yeah, they're at least 6 inches apart, and then it's almost 2 diamonds up from the corner pocket, so it takes a good hit.
But that's the play, I believe. Then you'll have the 5 in the side.
It's really the only thing that's reasonable from here. Everything else is too hard.
He's amphibious.
Going opposite-handed and going to try to stun it 2 cushions. Side rail, side rail. No, 1 rail.
Yeah, he's playing the billiard for sure.
No, he got way too far.
Oh, I don't think so.
You don't? Okay. Well, that might be true.
He's got the billiard. He's certainly looking at it.
Yeah, he definitely played.
He's got perfect. And he'll have the 5 in the side.
Of the 4, but he's going to have to...
the 4, yeah.
I think he'd have to 2-rail it to do that.
No, I don't think the speed is that hard.
Oh, okay. Well...
Yeah, I like him billiarding this in.
Trying to manipulate
the 4
this.
is going to stop good if he makes the billiard, I think.
Trying to float the 6 in is way tougher than pacing it in. No problem. 2 cushions, though.
He's got the 4
But see, that's 2 cushions, and he didn't really have the 4 on the side. That's not really laying right.
Well, he's going to shoot it, I'll bet.
As a bank?
He doesn't have a bank.
He might bank it in the side. No? Well, you might be right. You think it cuts in there? Boy, that looks tough from here.
Yeah, everything is tough in this tournament with a good player. Nothing easy. And that's how you got to play to win. Do the tough shot. You didn't like the billiard.
Well, I knew the 4 was going to go 2 cushions, I thought, from where it was laying, which it did, but...
I think he's got it. And he might be banking it. You're right.
Yeah, I don't think it really plays good. Look at a nice shot. Wow. Yeah, this would be the toughest run out of the set, and we've seen a couple tough ones so far. He had to do a ton of work here. Absolutely no quit in these guys.
That's why they're here.
Oh, yeah.
Perfect.
My goodness. Pure mental toughness here. Epic battle going on here. 9-8 is our score. Big Co wins a game that if it was a judged affair would be worth at least 2 games.
Well, the thing about the toughness, you said, all this stuff has happened before, right?
Oh, yeah.
Nothing new happening here.
No, these guys gunfight with top players every day.
Yeah. Oh, this is going to be a photo finish match.
Like to send a shout out to 3 people near and dear to me. They're at Lindenwood watching. J.P. Portwood, April Larson, and Robbie Patrick.
See all the names you just mentioned? I got names, but they're all Italian. None of yours were Italian.
Yeah, they're great kids. I got their grades last week. It was nothing but A's up and down the line.
Oh,
and there
that's
was,
great.
yeah, and they were not easy classes either. So I'm very proud of them. Plus, they all play great. Yeah, they play great, too, on top of it. Represent the sport, everything that it should be, Danny.
I go one step further than that. I don't like when they're way overweight playing. This is a sport. I like everybody to be trim and work out. He made the ball on the side. He's got a decent shot at the 2 and positioned for the 3.
This match
I'm making it easy, and it's tough.
No, but this match is about to get much more interesting if he pockets this 2.
Oh, he's going to pocket it. I don't have any doubt about that. You know, this whole tournament now, I haven't seen anybody miss the ball they shot at.
Not hardly. Yeah, there's not many open misses, that's for sure.
Now, he'll make this because position is going to be pretty automatic. Oh, I was wrong. I was wrong.
Inevitably. Yeah, but you said it. It's not that easy, and it certainly isn't. Gomez is delighted to have a chance because if he cruised that one in there, things was about to get tied up.
Yeah. Well, he's got to go 2 rails forward now off the 2. Can't go backwards because the balls are in the way.
Mm-hmm.
Got to go between the 6 and the 5.
Well, not only that, but 3 rails is probably where he's going.
Oh, really?
Don't you think?
No,
I think because he wants to get it closer, I would think. Yeah, 3 rails.
Well, I called 2, but the 3rd one didn't count.
Yes. Yes.
The 2 rails was the big part.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, are you going to hit the 9?
Yeah, it does look like it has that angle where it's at least going to graze the 9.
Might be banking the 9.
I don't think, boy, you'd have to really club into it if you did that.
Not really. Fast cloth. I think the speed will be there.
Oh, he's drawing off the 9.
Might bank it or make it.
What a pretty shot.
I said bank.
You did. You called it. I didn't think I thought he was going forward. Wow. What a big shot that was. Well, he puts himself on the hill now. 10-8 is our score. And he had position. He was probably out anyway, so it was a great, great shot.
Yeah, but that made it a little easier.
Well, it's certainly more comfortable. You and I like the quick and painless. Superwoman, once again, very engaging smile. She's got the crowd cheering.
Oh, that was a great shot.
Well, you're not kidding. Would love to get the Predator instant replay.
Let's see that. I mean, I called it, but I want to see it again to make sure I was right. Let's see. There it is.
It's gorgeous.
Went again.
Cue ball just filtering right back there. The draw off of that.
I knew it had the speed to do it.
But you were absolutely right. All right. Superman now has switched sides of the table for the break. This will be his final break of the match. He has 4 break and runouts thus far under his belt.
Well, you keep calling his girl Superwoman. I like calling her Lois Lane. That's what her name was. Oh, he made the ball in the side at the right time.
Compliant break, but the 2's on the end rail on the far end of the table.
He don't have much. Oh, he can cut it in, but the cue ball is going to be tough to control, and it's going into balls.
And it's a very low percentage shot to make offensively.
I wouldn't shoot it. It's got so many things that can go wrong. I wouldn't shoot it.
It's in a spot where he may end up pushing out even.
No, I don't think he'll push out because he'll be worried the guy will do something spectacular and get out.
Push out. Push out.
He is gonna push out.
I don't think that was a good decision.
No, if he was going to push out,
a chance.
Well, if you were going to push out, you'd think you'd try to tangle something up more. If you're going to do it,
tie a ball up, make it a little tough or tougher. It's tough enough now, but your opponent right now should be happy to get any kind of shot.
It looks like it's go time for Ko. He went down and looked at putting the 2-ball down in the corner pocket.
Yeah, I wouldn't have gave the guy a chance. Because right now, that's what he wants. He wanted a chance. Nothing easy, of course, but it's a chance.
On table number 3 from the USA, Mr. Frank Alvarez.
What a shot that was.
Well, I wouldn't have gave him that chance.
No, right. Look at this.
And he's got a bank.
Man, hit the fine edge of that.
I would have never given him a
position.
chance there. You got him dead. You know, he's not far out of winning.
On table number 5 from Japan, Mr. Kenjo Suzuki, and his opponent from the United States, Earl the Pearl Strickland, table number 5. And on table number 6, from the United States, Mr. Tommy Kennedy, and his opponent from Russia, the Siberian Express, Ruslan Shinnikov, on table number 6.
Nice shot there, good speed,
Yeah.
three rail position.
You gave the guy a chance to beat you. And he might take that chance because he's not far out of it. He's going to be one game from being on the hill if he can win this one. Well, right now he's looking to see where the 4 is going to go. Might play the 4 in the other corner, force forward. That's where it looks like it's going. Oh, boy. Does he have a cut at it? No.
No.
It's going to be a safety play now.
He's looking to see if he has a bank. I don't know that he does.
2 rails and freeze him on the 7.
Or maybe even just 1 rail to
maybe,
get there.
But 2 rails is the bigger ball.
Well, you got to use more speed.
A little spin, too, but I like 2 rails. Well, you were right. He did it perfectly.
Yeah, he wanted to minimize. See, that was going to be more travel the other way. It could happen, but this way he felt more assured.
This match is going to be a photo finish.
I think it was one of these things where he misplayed. He hit the wrong part of the combination for the wrong part of the pocket to get the shot, and he didn't want to compound it with a second follow-up, trying to be too aggressive, bad shot. So, but I mean, clearly, conservative pool is the way to go. This was very, very effective. Gomez going to have to jack up, and even when he hits the 4-ball, there's not going to be much separation.
I'm still thinking about how he gave him a shot as a 2. You're talking about good players. They look for any chance to win. Oh, he better hit this. He didn't. Game's going to get shaky. He didn't get much angle here.
No,
he's going to have to pound it and watch out for the side pocket. Yeah, he didn't get much angle.
Just going to the center of the table. Yeah.
Oh, no good. This is no good. But he couldn't gamble on hitting it harder because you could have went in the side.
All right.
We're going to see safety now.
No. He's cutting this in.
I don't think so.
It's not an easy shot. I'm not saying he's definitely going to play it. I don't know that he's going to make it, but I feel like he's supposed to.
Yeah, the cue ball is going to be, like you always say, live. Well, he's definitely shooting it. This is missable, Mark.
He's exhausted his time limit, so he'll have to stay down.
Oh, he made it. Great shot. But he has another tough shot. Not real tough. The 8 was tougher than this.
Tough thinking that you might lose if you miss, though.
Oh, you're going to lose if you miss. Guy's on the hill.
He's going to play it and pace it in there, I think, rather than roll it. No, rolling it.
That's a good shot under the circumstances.
10-9 our score. Certainly the most interesting match today. And we started off with a Bergman, John Schmidt, Hill affair. But it was not played to this quality throughout. Tremendous world-class pool on display all week. We'll be here through Saturday night.
The thing about this match is we had a lot to talk about.
Gomez now 870 on his TPA, 901 for Big Co. 3 Co brothers here this week. They're just fantastic players. Part of a 14-player contingent from Chinese Taipei. Co goes to the outside of the break box as he faces the table, the right side. 9 balls on the spot.
Now's the time to make the ball on the side. He did that, but look where the cue ball is.
Well, it's right by the 2. I mean,
yeah, but it's a tough shot.
For sure that.
Unless he banks it.
Yeah, it's still a tough shot.
Of course.
He could play it, but... Whew, I don't know if he wants that.
Well, I think he's going to shoot, but how do you get on the 4?
Right. You'd have to stun it over there. Yeah, he hates it.
Maybe you should play it safe right now.
Yeah. It's not a certainty that you get out if you make the bank. If you felt that way, maybe you could go for it, but it's not an automatic bank. It's
I
not
cut
like
the 2 and go right into the 6 and try to leave the cue ball right there.
Looks like he's drawing back with this. Try to get the 2 ball all the way down by the 7. Expanding quite a bit.
He didn't snooker him.
Not bad. Not bad from where he was at.
I don't know. This is what I call the snooker safe. You bank at one rail to the end rail, perpendicular, and leave distance. See the shot?
Yes, I was looking at, so we have a player timeout.
About 60 seconds, folks. We'll be right back.
I'm not sure what this is all about. Now, Big Co is kind of, so he's going to take a timeout. But anyway, we're on player timeout. Normally, they do not allow a second timeout in the match, and both players have exhausted their timeout prior. But Gomez asked Ken Schumann. for something. And Ken Schumann granted him a second time out. But I think this is a technical aspect here. Okay, now we're ready. Now, I've sometimes seen guys play the 2 into the 7.
That too, but you might make the 7.
Right, but it's so hard. At least you can totally control the 2 if you hit the 7 heavily.
For $1 or a donut, I like my shot.
You know, that's what he's measuring right now.
Yeah, that's the shot. Just have the good speed. Put it to the end rail. You only need one game. The guy can't make a mistake.
As much as I don't think he likes it, I think he may put the 2 along by the 5. Just bank it one rail over by the 5. Conservative.
I don't think so.
No. Oh, my.
How about making it?
What a shot. Oh, what a shot.
Now what do? You bank the 5 or the 4? Got a good bank.
Yeah. He might. Have to cross
and
in front of it.
He can go into the 6 because the 5 is hanging.
The speed that you use allows this 4-ball to go 2 cushions, too. Do you know what I mean? Because you want to go up, down, and back up. No, and as long as you overcut it, it goes 2 rails pretty often.
No, he's going into the 6, too. Might make that.
Oh, I don't think that. Oh, you're right. He did go into the 6. He overcut it.
Barely missed the...
Yeah.
Okay. This is going to be a hill match.
I thought he'd pace it and go up and down and up, and that way it will allow him to overcut that ball and make it 2 rails. You just don't want to miss heavy. The 5-ball was not up close enough to the side pocket to be an effective sideboard to help you.
But like I said, this match is a great match because you got a lot to talk about. A lot of different situations. Well, he's hesitating.
Well, the 8-ball's kind of half. Yeah, you got to deal with that mentally before you just shoot.
No, he's not going to hit the 8. Got good, but you got straight. But he's not going to play for the 6-7 combination, is he?
I wouldn't think.
He doesn't have enough angle to go 1 rail, but that's what he's doing. But if you play for the combination, you're going to lose the 6.
The combination's tough, and if you do not get on angle, it's really tough.
Well, he's going to lose the 6.
Well, the cue ball's coming down table, but now he's off angle, so you got to make a great shot.
Yeah, I don't like it.
Yeah.
How about cutting the 6 and freezing him on the 7 1 rail? That might be the game winner.
Mm-hmm. No, I like that. Danny's saying just drop the cue ball to the end rail where it's nearest and just...
He's going to lose the 6 here if he shoots the 7.
Hey, it looks like he's playing offense.
Not at all. Well, Gomez is going to shoot here.
That was just a super tough combo, and I think safety was the better play.
Yeah, my safety might have won the match.
Yeah. Yep.
Now you give your opponent a chance to get out and win. Oh, if he falls on the 7, this match is over. No bargain here. No bargain.
No, no.
Is he trying to go into the 7?
No, 2 rails around. Just get to the center. Oh, he butchered that.
He hit it.
Yeah, he moved, he flinched.
For the cut on the 7.
Yeah, the 7.
He got it.
Yeah, he was fine once he got to the center.
Know what?
He lunged at it.
Cole can shoot this bank all the way down and stick. Because no matter where the 6 stops, He doesn't have to get back to the 7. Bank away at the 6. It looks pretty good. Kill the cue ball on the rail. I like that.
Yeah. I think he'll play the pace where the 6 ball can come back down and maybe even graze off the 7 into the pocket 2 rails if he misses.
I think he's banking the 7.
That's what I mean. Yeah, that's what he's doing. Oh, 1 rail.
He did. He made it.
Right in the heart.
That's what I like, because if he missed it...
He looked up to the sky. He knows. He bet the game on that, bet the match. Didn't figure he'd get a better opportunity.
Well, he's going to be breaking on the hill. I know he's getting out here. Oh. Got to go 2 rails now. I don't like shooting this with reverse. Got to go 2 rails around. That's what he did. 3rd rail don't count, Mark. Here we are. It looked like a hill.
Yeah, we got action. 10-10 is our score. Good comeback here. What a nice bank that was, too.
It's a comeback because Gomez gave him a shot on that 2 racks ago.
Well, the bank that he made there, but really it was Gomez's shot. And I don't object that he missed. I object that his form broke. He flinched, lunged at it, did not even threaten the pocket.
Yeah.
Feeling the heat a little bit.
Big match to win.
Yeah.
Bad match to lose.
There's our rack track. Kind of interesting how the games have gone by. We've played all 20 of 21 total.
This is the final rack. Let's show our appreciation for these 2
Yeah, here we go. A lot of care, aiming right now.
Got to make the one inside now.
Now he locks down. One ball found the side. The cue ball was going in but got kissed.
Oh, he doesn't have the 2.
He does not.
He's snookered.
And he made 3 balls on the break. Is that right? 4? Yeah, 3 balls on the break, but everything's open. It's just he does not have a shot.
Jump because he can't reach the ball. Oh, boy.
Now we got to go to the tactical side of the game.
What is that?
Well, you know, I don't know if we got a chance to get
push.
if we got the overhead. I kind of like pushing the 6 ball here, if possible, and just kick at the 2 and just try to, because everything else you figure to get so much the worst of it. Big Toe calls his extension right here, knowing that this is a crucial moment in the match. And even getting the 6 ball tangled up on the 8 is not easy. And that's why I think you should go 2 rails at it and give yourself the biggest chance. Rather than anything else you do, you're going to be a underdog. Yeah. Even if you push it over there, it doesn't mean that he has to play the bank. He can play safe. Okay, so no matter how this match turns out, I still think he should have been more productive with that shot.
It wasn't. I mean, he left the guy a chance to win. Doesn't have to shoot at this.
No, that's what I'm saying. He has the first chance.
He might leave him right behind the 8.
That's what he's looking at. He's just going to feather the 2 ball back towards the corner pocket and bounce it down on the end rail if we can get the overhead real quick. Maybe not, but anyway, down on the end rail with the 2 and try to get the cue ball down by the 8 or 6.
Might go behind him. That's what he did.
A little light. Has he got enough speed?
Oh, he was going right in the pocket. But he left a shot.
Man, that's tough.
He's got a shot, but it's tough. But at this point,
is it the shot down
Hill, you got a chance to win yet.
And after that real super thin cut like this earlier that Cole made, this is got to look like a real opportunity. He's definitely taking on offense here.
Yeah, you don't want to lose now with a bad safe. Tough shot, especially under the circumstances. Tough shot. But he's taking it. He just missed it by a hair, and he sold out. Oh boy, what a match. He sold out. Yeah, he's going to get out. Two rails to the 5. Perfect. He's got a little bit of an angle, but you don't need it. Just don't miss now.
Good shot there.
Perfect.
Yeah, he was elevated slightly, went right in. Pressure slightly elevated. It's a missable ball.
Well, don't get straight. Did he get straight?
He did, and we saw Superman flinch at that ball in the last rack, and he's looking a little flinchy here, too.
He's going to have to draw the ball. Yeah, he's in a good spot.
Still have to execute.
Oh, no doubt about it.
This is where form's so important. We'll watch his head here, see that he stays still. He did.
Well, he didn't quite draw it enough.
No, he's smiling.
Still got a little bit of a tough shot. But I think he'll make this.
Superman, a big smile. Superwoman, kind of a nervous smile.
Yeah, she is nervous.
Easy to get a little twitchy.
He overcut it.
Yep.
He jumped up too, Mark. Oh, he just lost the match. Oh, Cole is so happy right now. Lois Lane wants to cry. Oh, they're done. Forget about it. There is no more hope. Unless he loses the cue ball. I don't think so. Yeah, Gomez had a chance.
Well, he had 2 big chances these last 2 games. Match ball right here. And Big Co remains in the winner's bracket. Very interesting match. And this is yet another addition to world-class pool.
Look at what they do. They always do this. They got a backer, they got to shoot the shot.
On behalf of Accu-Stats, we want to thank everyone for joining us. Please join us again. So long for just a while.